What's up everyone, Ryan here, and it's Friday, which means it's time for another PGA 2K23 Challenge Series video. And today, I'm returning to the Impossible Challenge, and in this series, I take on some of the hardest golf courses in the game on extreme course conditions, and we try to get to a score of even or better on Master TGC Tour's difficulty settings. So today, we are continuing our journey at the truly impossible golf course, Central Park AG, designed by the legend Alan Greenspan. And wow, this golf course really has lived up to the name as the true impossible golf course. But it is time for attempt number 26 today at this challenge. We can do this. Thank you all for all the support on this series each and every week, all the one-times and positive encouraging comments. You all are all legends, and if you want to see me take on this challenge each and every week until we take down this golf course and then move on to the next golf course after this and continue the Impossible Challenge series, you know what to do. Drop a like. If this video gets to 70 likes before next Friday, I will keep returning to this challenge, and we are going to take down Central Park AG today on Friday the 13th. That's right, October 13th, 2023 will be forever remembered. Lucky number 13th, lucky Friday the 13th. Today is the day. You all know the course, Central Park AG by Alan Greenspan. Back tees, pin location number 4, very high winds, blowing in the north direction, very firm fairways, very firm greens, very fast green speeds, default time of day, and weather. I'm feeling it. Hey, I'm feeling it. Get your snacks, get your coffee, get whichever you need, and most of all, get your one-times ready. It's time. Subscribe for plenty more content like this. New videos every single day on the Gamerability YouTube channel. Full playlist to all my challenge videos down in the description.
There, pleased to have your company. My name's John. Welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. Today we are going to start with the par 4 first hole. Let's put this first drive into the short stuff and we'll be on our way.
Whew, all right, just like John said, simple game. Put it in the short stuff. Put it in the fairway whole day, put it on the greens, make birdies. Let's beat this challenge today at 6 under par, right? It's even or better. That doesn't mean we have to get even. We get 6 under, 10 under, you name it. Remember I said this at the end of the video. Remember this speech. But I do have a new controller this week. Started playing with it on Monday. We have the Razer Wolverine V2 Xbox controller. So I've been using the default Xbox Series X controller, and the RB started sticking. So now I was going to use that controller, but the RB button just keeps resetting the shot because it gets stuck. It's like stuck. Which is not ideal. So I'm still learning this new controller. It's an extra sensitive controller, so swing plane may be a little bit off, but tempo has been a lot more consistent. Tempo has been so good on this controller. Swing plane, I've worked on it all week, getting ready for Friday, everybody. I've worked on this all week, so we'll see if it paid off. Here we go. Here we go. Last week, we had our best first 8 holes we ever had. We could have beat this challenge last week, and then number 9 happened. We don't talk about number 9.
Here on the first.
It was a great drive. Now, we can't really get this there. At 80, wait, look at the lie. Can we get this there? Well, what do you gain from going for it? Nothing. Because you're going to have like a flop shot that's going to, like, there's no shot this driver stops and doesn't go in the water. There's no shot. We've never been this far, but there is no shot. We know where we want to hit it. We want to be right in this area because we can stick it on the green. A 3-wood's not going to get there. A driver, yeah, everything's going to roll down. I mean, this is 186, very firm, very fast. There ain't no way that driver is going anywhere you want it to. We do know that for a fact. Now, good news is the very high wind we have this week. Lucky number 13, right? You all better believe this course is going to be fighting at us here on October 13th, Friday the 13th. This course is going to be coming right after us.
Setting up here on the first cut of rough.
That's exactly where we want to be. All right. 116, downhill 3. We basically want to put this ball right in this area. In order to do that, in a 95% lie, we've got to hit a pitching wedge, put some spin on it, and we should be in great spot. Probably going to have to practice swing more this week. I've been focusing mostly on tempo this week in practice range, but swing plane will come later. That's it. That's beautiful. Because it's going to stop with that backspin in the wind. Theoretically. Okay.
Decent approach there.
Everybody remain calm.
Save par.
Act like you've been there before. 15 feet, uphill 1 inch. Right to left, and then left to right. Are these middle ones breaking? I don't think so. This is tricky because you have the beginning break, and then it doesn't break for a while, then it comes back at the end. Very tricky read. I definitely think it's going to be more left to right. It's Newton's laws of motion. An object in motion stays in motion unless acted upon by an outside force. Going to roll left to right, keep rolling left to right, and then it's going to come back to the right into the hole. Little physics lesson here on Friday the 13th.
Well, the putt appears to be
Simple
online.
physics.
Yeah, that'll do just nice.
Welcome to the Gamer Ability Show, where you learn golf and you learn physics.
And you're at even par.
First gauntlet down. That's a par.
Wind is going right to left out there.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. Send it. I hit the range a lot. I hope it pays off, but I hit so many golf balls where my virtual golfer I thought was gonna retire. I thought Ryan Gamer was gonna throw in the towel this week. Like, what are you doing, right?
200 yards or so to the pin.
You understand we got the impossible challenge coming up. You're out here hitting 2,000 shots before the most important round. Did I put that too far? Oh no. I don't know. I don't know if this gets up. Well, wow, this is not good. This is not good at all. Because I don't think this gets up and over those trees with the 5-iron. And that's what we need to hit. I think we've got to go 6. Loft and backspin. I'm not quite sure this gets up and over. Now, we know where this ball is probably going anyways. We hit that ball too good off the tee. Never thought I would have said that, but I'm pretty sure we hit it. A fade doesn't really help us here. Because we have that other tree in play, right? Come on, get lucky. Please get lucky. One time.
Ruh-roh.
We got through it. What a gift. Hey, it's okay because the ball is always going to roll down in the same area unless you hole it out. So it's going to roll off the green. We know this shot. It's the flop shot we've had a million times.
Can't hit them all. Setting up for our
But
third shot.
this is exactly where you want to be. You want this ball in this area here. Or in the hole. In the hole would be nice here. One time. There's that swing plane. See, that's been the problem lately. That's a dagger because you can't miss to the right there. Oh, okay. We can still make this. We caught a break there that ball stopped.
I believe this is for your par.
Now, this is one of those that if you miss, the putt's going to make its way right down here into this area, no matter what. So, don't miss. 22 feet. Steady right to left. We hit our drive too good, honestly. Never thought I would say that, but we did. This is tough. Not meant to be easy. It's called the impossible challenge for a reason. I have to change to the up high view. Please go in. One time. Like you've never one time in your life. Maybe you haven't. Just never broke up that hill. That thing didn't break at all. We know where it's going. Now the beauty of that putt, we got it enough on that slope where it's not going to roll all the way down to the left. So it's going to stay up here.
Too hard. This putt is 9 feet away.
This is the putt that you want to have for par. Well, birdie, we've never had that for birdie. 9 feet, uphill 3 inches. We got to make this. Yes,
we're gonna go ahead
that's
and mark
huge.
Down that one as a bogey.
Magnet activated. I cannot believe that dropped. It was fast on the high side, but it dove at the end. That's huge. You want to get through the first 2 holes. One over.
Currently.
Even is almost impossible. We've done even one time. That was last week. I think last week was the only time we ever had it even through 2. I could be wrong. Maybe we were 1 over. No, I think we were even. Cheers, everybody. Get your coffee. Let's get an ace. Don't want to chip it. Yeah, bold strategy. Yeah, this is the club. We know what to hit here. Put a little backspin on it because of the wind. Go right for it. One time.
You managed to get a good swing on that.
Not the greatest swing plane. There's going to be the growing pains with this controller, right? So much more sensitive.
Well, that approach kind of missed.
Not a terrible miss.
A little bit.
Ow.
Okay, careful on this one. We're in the green side.
John said careful on this one. That is so true because you have to do full loft and backspin. Land it right here and hope that it rolls up and into the hole. You cannot hit this too far. That's perfect. Think. Kidding me?
And with this putt, you could save par.
Does that roll out that far? That's okay. So this one's right to left. The other one's not moving. Steady right to left. Not a lot of break. Here we go.
There we go.
Hey, 1 over through 3. What a start. Even or better challenge. A tip number 26.
Here's a par 5.
In this wind, I think we can hit driver here. I'm so much more confident with my tempo. It helps that I've practiced a lot this week, you know, in the driving range, hitting so many shots. That helps. But it's just learning the new controller. I knew I needed those extra reps. And
good shot. Okay, second shot here on the 4th.
Where this controller is more sensitive, it's going to pick up the tempo more accurately. And you're not going to have those random slows, random fast. I haven't had one yet. But with that sensitivity, not easy with everything else. Now, I do think driver was the play. Because I think we can get up and over these trees, right? Or did we hit it in the wrong spot? Yeah, I think we did. I think we hit it in the wrong spot. This is not where we want to be. We're going to have to take a little bit off the 3-wood and fade it around to the wind. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect.
Going through some branches here.
We got to hope this stops, though. At least in the light stuff. Perfect. He sent that ball.
Okay, third shot.
Now, this is the shot that has killed us all throughout this challenge series, this golf hole. You basically want to put it right in this area right here. We have a 90 to 94% lie. Into the wind. We know exactly what's going to happen here. It's going to come off to the right. The wind's going to blow it back. It's got to be struck to perfection. And it was. That's it. It's got to get up, though. Ooh, needed a bit more snap on it. That's still a good shot. Anything that's not out of bounds is a good shot here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hold that thought.
Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it.
Those of you that don't know, the rough there is out of bounds.
For your fourth.
To the right. We've had this shot before. We always struggle with it. I am not holding anything back here. We are doing full loft and backspin, and we have to attack this thing. Because we want to get it up the slope. We can't risk landing it short. Landing it short, it goes out of bounds. We can't do that. We have to give it a run. One time. That's the shot. That's perfect. That is a beautiful golf shot. Slowed it, unfortunately. That slow could have been dangerous, but...
And for the par.
Got the right power on the shot. Steady right to left. Most of the breaks at the beginning. That comes back there at the end. Got to be careful with this.
His putt's going.
We are on fire.
Oh,
okay.
That'll work for your par. Nicely done.
Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Cheers, everybody.
And just one stroke over par at the moment.
Okay, so 202. We know this golf hole. We basically want to be in the sand right here on the second shot. The wind is a very favorable wind this week. So remember, if those of you that watch the series, you already know this. But if you're new to this series, here on Friday, it's north very high, but it's going to be different every single week. There's RNG with the wind. This is pretty good RNG. Shifting a little bit, which makes me a little bit nervous. That's the shot. That's perfect. This is exactly where you want to be. Sometimes you can hop there and onto the green, and it's not good because it rolls down,
that's all right, though.
And you're left with an impossible shot.
Okay, and from the green side bunker, let's
the lofted backspin here to the left.
Nice.
Got to get it up here to the left and then get it to stick. No, too much. Too much. This might be gone. I think I might have... The fast... It was the fast that saved us there. It's going to stay up because of that fast. How lucky can we get?
Bunker. Stuck
if
it nice
if we
close.
Slow that, these are 186 green
Here
speed.
we go. Let's save par on this.
If we slow that, that ball is rolling all the way down the hill. Gotta make this. Get aggressive.
Okay, let's head to the next.
Act like you've been there before, everybody.
Currently.
Just another day at the office. We have the gauntlet, the true gauntlet test here on hole number 6.
And on this one, the wind is picked up. It's going left to right.
And we have to get aggressive here. We learned that the more aggressive you are at the tee, the better second shot you have into this golf hole. So we're getting aggressive. Maybe not that aggressive. I don't think that much aggression is going to help us because I forget that that's out of bounds past the hole. So we basically want to put it like in this area here. Some of you were getting really nervous seeing how I lined up that drive.
There we go. Nice swing on that one.
You want to get aggressive, but you don't want to get carried away. This is perfect. If you put it there to the left, there's no way it's staying. It's going to either roll to the left out of bounds or to the right. Almost made a big mental mistake there.
Here's our second shot on this
is perfect.
6th hole.
So all we do is hit a 5-iron into the wind. Felt great, and it was great. All right. Step 1 and 2 complete.
End up.
And this is a par 4. If you're new to the series, welcome to Central Park AG.
Around 110 yards to the pin.
Wait, this is pitching wedge all day. Wait a second. This is perfect. 139 into this wind. This is a perfect golf club with a little bit of forward spin on it. This is great. Gonna come off to the left. One time like you never one time before. Pushed it and slowed it. This is not where you want to miss. A 103. Where did that come from, Ryan? This is the worst spot you can be. We need a miracle.
You'll be all right there. And here we go.
We need a miracle to say bogey because look, you want to be on the other side. The 103 killed us there. That's on Ryan Gamer, the virtual athlete. Been lifting too many weights for NHL 24, and well, shows we've got to play this so safe, and also try to make it, obviously. But like, if we send this too far, it's an impossible putt, which is very fitting for the impossible golf course. But I don't know about you all, I don't want an impossible putt. So there's that. Need a miracle, one time. That's great. And then roll to the right. That is a beautiful putt. I mean, to even get that
bogey
close.
Putt coming up.
Wow. That might be one of the best putts we've hit in this Impossible Challenge series. I know we've had some big long putts, but I think that's one of the most difficult putts we've had besides hole number 12, obviously. But that's a big bogey. We've only parred this hole a few times.
All right, let's head to the next.
Have we parred this hole once,
right,
I believe.
2 over par
in 26 attempts. So 2 over through 6. This is exactly where we want to be, everybody.
Pretty lengthy par 5.
Wake up. We got a game to win. I mean, this wind is insane on this golf hole.
Oh, no.
That's not the time you want the fast. I got nervous. I got nervous when I saw that wind. We got lucky there.
Up in the bunker.
I was nervous. I'll be honest with you all on that one. I was definitely nervous. But we just got to put this up into the fairway. I don't know if this gets all the way there, but we got to try.
Caught up in some brush.
Welcome to Central Park AG, when the trees are never on your side.
Shot.
That's okay. Last time we double bogeyed this hole, and we were in great position to birdie. So maybe this is where we want to be. Crazy as that sounds. Tempo is on now. I felt it off the tee. As soon as I swung, I'm like, oh no, that's gone. I felt that fast. Shot though.
I like being back on the fairway. Got about 125 to the pin.
Pitch shot would send it underneath the wind a little bit. I do like the pitch shot there. You all don't see me hit the pitch shot too often. Problem is, it's an 8-iron. The other option is to hit a normal pitching wedge into this wind. I think I like the normal pitching wedge better. One time. Please be the club. We're starting to get a handle on the front 9. If you all have noticed recently, we're starting to get a handle. Swing plane was not great there, and I think that was a fast. Like it was up there so quick. I didn't really see it.
Like this one's your 5th
but it felt
shot.
like a fast, light fast, and we could make this from the fringe. I think it is smart to chip this. Put it up close. One time, please go in. Huge par chance. Look at that swing plane. I told you there's going to be growing pains with the more extremely sensitive controller. That push is going to happen.
All right,
we will take our bogey.
We'll head on to the
better
next.
Than what we did last round. We double bogeyed this hole. Hey, there's plenty of birdies left on this course. We can birdie 5 holes. There's only 2 holes, I believe, that we haven't birdied. A big thank you to Brock out there. So be on the lookout. You'll see a comment from Brock usually each week. If you go through the comments, when I remember, I pin it. I try to pin it whenever I see it. And Brock leaves some great stats that Brock's been tracking. So big thank you, Brock. And big thank you to all of you all for all the positive comments. Like, you all don't understand how much that helps. Like, you all are legends. Go.
Beauty of a swing.
Beautiful.
There.
Now, swing plane was not ideal, but it's going to funnel right to left here. It should. That's perfect. But yeah, big thank you to Brock for leaving those stats, and just all of you all for all the positivity.
Yards or so to the pin.
215 yards, uphill 15. I like the 4-iron here in this wind. I like it a lot. I think that we can attack this and birdie it. Maybe not with that swing plane. Get lucky. Actually, this might be the one. Oh, it bounced left. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time.
This is...
Okay,
you all remember this shot?
shot.
We flopped this one in that one time, but we learned that if we would have missed it, well, it would have been off the green. So full loft and backspin chip. The hardest shot you'll probably hit on this golf hole right here. That's perfect. That's about the only place you can put that to get it to stick. That's a great golf shot. If it holds, wow.
Lining up an 8-foot putt.
That's a high difficulty shot. 8 feet, steady left to right. Building a lot more confidence on this golf course as we go, if you all have noticed.
Looking good.
Big par. I know we have left. I know some of you all have that look on your face. Yeah, I know what's coming.
And that'll leave you at 3
Gonna play it like any other golf hole.
We got a right to left cross breeze going on this hole.
Another day at the office. A lot of you all have left your tips on this hole, and I like what you all have said, so thank you for that. I felt that. I pushed it and slowed it.
Ah.
Should have done a practice swing, but that's okay. I mean,
yeah, that's unlucky.
we have to lay this one up.
Second shot on the 9th.
And then we pitch it. This is where you want to be. You just punch this one up into the fairway. Nothing fancy. And then you pitch this shot up right next to the hole. Just like that. And we can do full loft and backspin.
Third.
And basically stick it right where we land it. You can spin it backwards on this. So a lot of you all, thank you for that last week. A lot of you were like, Ryan, hit shot, full loft and backspin. You've done it this whole challenge series. You keep forgetting that you could spin back up that hill. And you are correct on that. Thank you for that. So we are getting aggressive and we are sending this ball. Because why not? Maybe too short. 97%. Yeah, 97. That's great line.
Possibly.
Gotta hit a 98, 99 there. Possibly even 100. We got the lower percent of the lie was the problem. Now here we go. 15 feet downhill 4. The hardest putt you will take on this golf course. Besides 12. Because if you miss, you're going down. Out of bounds. As crazy as that sounds, if you're new to this series, you're probably like, wait, what? What did he just say? Yeah. Exactly. I hardly believe it myself sometimes. One time. How does that thing not break? Oh, we got it to stop.
7 feet to go.
Good speed, but how does that thing not break whatsoever? Wait, look! Look at it. It was showing wrong. That's why you gotta ghost read sometimes, which means crawl across the green, seeing the break. It's moving the opposite way. If we got that line that it's showing now, it was straight in. Wow, that's a dagger. Welcome to Central Park AG, everybody. That's a dagger. Are you kidding me? This golf hole. Make this putt.
This one's tracking.
Already better than last week.
Good putt. That's bogey.
Hey, hauling the birdie train on the back. We birdied 10 and 11 before, right back to back. Wake up, everybody. This is not over. We're starting to conquer this front. We're getting in a rhythm. We know how to play every single golf hole on this golf course. We know the strategy now.
Right in our face.
We just got to execute. And we're taking the aggressive route here. We want to land this right here. Bounce it right into the fairway. Let's do it. There's that swing plane.
We're heading to the fairway here.
Slight slow is okay. This is great. Now, we won't be able to attack for the eagle. You have to send it up there a little bit further.
All right, second shot on the 10th.
Yeah, we can't get the eagle there. Well, 79, 81 per... Okay, let's do a little math here. If we have a 293 times 0.79, the worst it's going to fly is 231. Okay, so that's definitely not getting there. 231 would put us well in the water. Good to know. Let's not do that. But we can hit this close and give ourselves a great chance. What's that swing playing? I really got to work on that next week. I've been working on tempo so much this week, and I'm trying to master one at a time. Swing plane will come with time.
It's tidy. This is what our third shot's looking like.
It shows how forgiving the default Xbox controller is with swing plane. And you get a more sensitive controller. Whew. 116 downhill 2 feet. And this, it's a side wind, but it's a little bit of headwind component. So I like the gap wedge here. One time like you've never one time in your life, YouTube. Good swing. A little bit underswung though. And it's going to cost us. Don't know where that underswing came from because that was a perfect club. That's okay.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. We'll get on the green maybe on the next shot.
Yeah, so I'm going to do full loft and backspin, send it up here to the right, and kind of just trickle it on down for the make. What was that? Ryan's about to toss his putter in the water. I don't blame him.
Setting up here, nestled
What?
into this greenside rough.
Uphill lie. Uphill lie. That's right. Come on. It's so frustrating having a mistake like that in this challenge, right? It's okay. Let's make par. And then we overpowered it. It's just... Sometimes it just goes. You know, sometimes you just miss. Opposite directions. That would have been a better shot, though.
Bogey.
That's the route we should have taken there. 8 feet, uphill 1 inch. I think we missed this putt last week. Did we learn?
Oh.
I don't understand the... my power control right now is non-existent.
Setting up here, greenside rough.
What's happened with distance control? Like, it's just... like my thumb stopped.
This one's a 10-footer.
We overhit that putt by about 45%. That's an over-exaggeration, but we overhit it by a lot. That's what I was trying to do.
Good one.
Nothing worse than missing it and hitting the same shot. Number 9, we conquered this time. Well, not conquered, but we got a bogey.
7 over for
and
the
then
day.
we fell the golf hole that
11th.
we've had conquered this whole time. That's what happens. It's amazing how this golf course can play so differently week to week, because you make one mistake or two mistakes, and that golf hole is the chip shot, disregarded the uphill lie, and it costed us, and then just crushed the putt on the next shot. And that's another thing I'm getting used to with this controller. Judging power is a lot harder. It's so easy to overpower putts, so that's going to be a learning curve as well. That's tough. Hey, that's tough. Sorry, let's birdie. Hey, are you all here for 7 birdies here to close out this challenge? Come on. That wouldn't really hurt, though. I'd be lying to you all if I said it didn't. Like, that golf hole should be hard. That's beautiful. No, don't you do it, Paul.
Well, unfortunately,
That's
that's
okay,
a missed
actually.
green. And from the green side rough.
Make this, Ryan. Fasted it, and look at that push. I overpowered it, fasted it, and pushed it. It's tough to make it when you do that.
This next putt for the par.
So that's one of the things. If you we've only had 2 attempts where our chipping was perfect, and we had a lot of holeouts that attempt, but chip ins have not been dropping lately.
Well, it's heading towards the hole.
We've shown a lot of progress, though.
No,
like,
it's going right by the
you
hole,
go
isn't it?
back and rewind on this
And
challenge
this
series.
one for
Look how
bogey.
much progress we've shown on this series. I think a couple more
And
weeks,
now a look at
getting
the
used
scorecard.
to the new
Currently sitting
tempo
at 8 over.
is a different speed too compared to the controllers. This is a much quicker swing that I have to do to
Got
hit
a
the perfect.
headwind blowing
So
in our
I
face on
practice
this
a
one.
lot on it, but it's gonna take more practice, more reps here. I think we got this. If we don't beat it today, no, we got plenty of golf left. If we don't beat it today,
Tee shots looking
next
nice
week's
here.
the one. Attempt number 27.
Oh, we might need a little less club on this one. That green's below us.
233, downhill 42, into the wind. This is exactly where we want to be. We would into this wind. Could we conquer 12 finally? Yep, that's it. That's it. It's going to funnel right to left. Please funnel into the hole. Please. You know where it's rolling. Don't get too excited, everybody. You know exactly where the ball's going. Oh, you
that'll
know
do.
Exactly
Grab
where
your
the
putter.
ball's going.
And just put this one in its home. It's a long way from home, but I have faith.
And I know a lot of you. There's some of those comments each week that's like, change the difficulty, make it a little bit easier, play 3-click. It's like, that's not the purpose of the challenge. If that's the case, we couldn't call it the Impossible Challenge, right? So it's called the Impossible Challenge for the reason. If you all, hey, go back and watch Predator AG attempt number 11, and then watch all the rest of the attempts. It did not look like we're gonna beat that golf course, if we're being completely honest. It takes one perfect round. That's all it takes. One perfect round. Predator AG was harder than this golf course because of the 4 golf holes that are so easy to get a 10 on. We could beat Central Park AG. It just, we've got to put everything together. Let's make this birdie. Imagine the uproar from the fans here at Central Park.
Oh, come on.
We
get
did
in.
it!
How on earth
What?
did you judge that? I did not think that was going to drop. That
John
was
doesn't even know what to
amazing.
say. I don't even know what to say. What?
Okay, that's
Am I
7 over for the
dreaming?
day.
Is this the
All right,
Gamer Ability
let's see what we
YouTube
can do
channel?
here on the 13th.
Is this video right now? Okay. I don't even know what to say. Let's on to the next hole. What did we just do? What just happened? Did we just birdie 12?
Well, that won't do, will it?
Cheers, everybody.
All right, here's our second shot on the 13th.
Wow, okay. That makes me feel good. I'm going to do full lofted backspin sand wedge, land it on that slope, and put it in the hole. Oh, it still just keeps going. Okay. I miss...
Well, we
sometimes
missed
when
the
you
green,
hit
but
that, I
that's
think it's
all right.
because we were
Life
from the
does go
light
on.
rough. But sometimes
Heading
that
up for our
holds.
third shot.
We chipped this one in before. Imagine back-to-back birdies 12 and 13. Never before seen. And it's going to come back down. Please.
And wouldn't it be nice to
186
save par
green
here?
speeds. And you're telling me that ball hangs up there when it never stops on this golf hole? Never. That ball ain't ever
So far,
stopped
so good.
on any challenge run.
Nice putt.
8 is a word. It is today. Cheers. That's a birdie par.
And 7 over at the moment. Getting a
We are
look at the
beating this
14th
challenge. We're
hole now.
mastering this golf course. We know how to play it, right? A couple mistakes. We limit a couple mistakes this round. We are sitting 1 over or even at this point. Wake up, everybody. Wake up. We got a challenge to win next week, everybody. Let's finish strong. Let's birdie out. Keep continuing to build momentum. Maybe even an ace.
That swing was to die for.
It's going to hit this hill and roll back, right? It's got to. It's Central Park AG.
Nice approach.
You have to
Here we
be
go,
kidding me.
24 feet away.
There is no way. No. No. That ball stopped on a yellow slope with backspin on the shot on 186 green speeds. Friday the 13th. Central Park AG. Not a good combination. Oh my. Oh my. You know, it's my birthday week this week. I really thought that this was going to be my birthday present this week, was completing the impossible challenge. And although we're playing good, not a challenge complete. We're going to get fancy here. Too firm. Yeah, too firm. Good effort, though.
A bit too much power into that putt.
Now, this is a very realistic
10
putt
feet
that we're going to
to
have
the
for
cup.
par to complete this challenge. So we've never been here. 10 feet, downhill 2. Interesting to hit spots you've never been before, right?
It's getting there.
What a putt. Somebody
Not a
said
one for you, par.
there's a great there's always a lot of great comments. Appreciate you all. But somebody said Ryan asked
currently
us to
sitting
call in
at
the
7
tempo
over.
train on Friday the
Here we go,
13th
par
next week. This
4
was on last
hole.
week's video. And they made a really good point. Like, oh, yeah, good point. Maybe that's asking for too much. But we're playing good. Like, look, this is 7 over, and we had a triple bogey. What is it about this golf hole that throws off our team?
We're
I
in the
felt
deep
that
stuff.
one.
You
I
might
just
need a club or 2
missed it.
extra on this shot.
What's happening?
This might be bad. Well, we're still in the rough after that one. No good.
I don't think we can get.
Okay,
Can we get
third
through?
shot.
We're gonna try.
Get out of there. Of course it had to go there, of all places.
We've
And
always
this is
got to
your fifth
make
shot.
that one mistake, and it's usually this golf hole. This ended our run on a tip number 14, if y'all remember. This tempo off the tee. I'm feeling the slow. We're just
This
my
might
thumb is
find
getting
some
tired.
rough.
That gamer fatigue
Okay,
setting
this is your
in, I
sixth
guess.
Shot.
Very physical sport, virtual golf. Y'all didn't know. Very physical
Well
game.
judged on
Only
that
the
one.
you got to be in the top
If
shape.
this one drops, that's for triple bogey. Okay, sitting at 10 over for the
That
day.
should never been a triple bogey. That's not a. It's
Blowing
it's a
out there,
par
got
hole.
Headwind on this hole.
It's a par hole. I'm sending it. Why not? That's what I was trying to do last hole. That's a great drive, though. If we have a chance to win this challenge, you better believe I'm sending that same exact drive. Some of you might get nervous, but do you want to win or do you want to
Good
lose?
job. This is clocking in at around 170 yards or so to the pin from here.
But here's the thing. What's important to keep in mind, we know how to play every golf hole the right way. We know how to beat this golf course. But what a lot of people forget, in some of the negative comments, unfortunately there are some negative comments, you know, I don't know why, but there are. But 99% of you are positive. And some of those negative comments are like, you're playing it the same way. Like, Yeah, because we know how to beat it. We just have to hit the shot. It's not about the setup that is our problem. It's the actual shot execution that kills us. The tempo and now swing plane, right? It's not the shot setup we've got. We know how to play the golf holes. It's just you got to execute. And that's the hardest part of this video game, is executing the shot, right? We know the shot setup. It's everything else. Look at this golf shot, though. That's a perfect example of executing and having a great shot setup. Now, we've had this putt a lot. It doesn't break. Last week it broke, right?
All right, we're lining this one up 19 feet away.
So I'm going to guess that it's going to break. Yeah, this is... No, we haven't been here. 19 feet, uphill 6. Imagine a birdie.
Oh, that was almost...
So close. It broke. It actually broke. So close. That was a good putt. I would love to be in that position.
For the par.
Now, this one barely broke.
Going towards
Look at that swing plane.
There we go. There's your par.
That triple bogey hurts on a great back nine after 10. 10 killed us. You should never get a triple on 10. You should never get a triple on...
Now sitting at 10
14.
over
Is that
for your
14?
round.
13?
Whatever
hole that was.
Right
you should never do that.
This hole.
Like, that's just a big mistake that you can't make. But you gotta make mistakes, right? Hard this hole last week on a great execution. Maybe that was the week before.
Like that. All right, hitting into an elevated green.
Exactly where we want to be. Up the hill, into the wind. A little bit of a draw. It's not going to get all the way up there, but John says bad place. I disagree. It's going to be a nice flop shot.
Just a little off on that approach.
Not much to it. Just a nice and easy flop up the hill.
Shot.
Get it onto the green. Oh.
And this one's your fourth.
Okay. Well, on to the next one. What did I say? Nice and easy? Yeah. About that.
Okay, we're nestled on into this greenside rough, it would appear.
Trying to get it up onto that fringe because I knew that's the only way to stop it, but gives us a chance to practice our chip and barely miss.
Nice
There's the swing plane.
Fantastic. And teeing it up now for
Hey, we played really well. That's 2 weeks in a row where we conquered the front. We really conquered the front this week. No, we did not last week because of number 9. We conquered the front this week, and then the back 9 came, that triple bogey. I was feeling good and maybe got a bit too confident on hole number 10. It's hard to know. Maybe was that a bit too confident? It could be. I don't think so, but maybe. I think for science, we have to try this. We've never been in this position. Is it possible to actually stick this on the green? I just want to try it. I mean, no, uphill lie. There's no way. Yep. Oh. I saw that uphill lie and was like, well, nope. That uphill lie is killing that shot.
Get through these branches eventually.
Welcome to Central Park AG, everybody. Where trees are supposed to be 90% air, and they're not. I still can't believe we birdied 12. Like I don't even know how we made that putt and the shot. Drive shot putt, exceptional.
All right, back in the fairway. Let's regroup, get our show back on.
This is a very realistic scenario where we are in this position to par this hole, and we have to par to complete the challenge. Here we go. Hey, we fight. That's what we do.
Kick left.
We fight here. And you all know what to do. Hey, if you want to keep seeing me take on Central Park AG, you want to see this series back next week, you all know what to do. We'll see, will the series return? Or will the impossible challenge never return? See? 19 feet. Uphill 4. Look at that swing plane. There's a swing plane that killed that. Wow.
Just a little.
I got a lot of work
power
to do on this controller.
All right, 20 feet to go.
Swing plane is so sensitive.
Oh, this one could drop.
It shows how relaxed I could play swing plane with that default controller, right?
Ah, unlucky. Just, yeah, that one got away from you.
Remember that scenario I spoke of? Oh, where we had to par? Well, that's a challenge scenario failed. That's for sure.
Okay,
This golf hole, I don't think we've ever done this. The score doesn't do it justice with how good this round actually was. It's just once your swing goes, once you miss a few shots. Hole number 13 wasn't that got us 14. We conquered 12 and then make this putt right to left, left to right.
This one's on a good line.
There we go.
Okay, the putt goes down and we're done here.
It's so tough to see such a good front nine, see a birdie on 12, no other birdies. We know we can birdie that course. We should have given ourselves better opportunities. At the end of the day, that's another challenge run failed. We tried, and wow, it hurts every single time. Like, I want to beat this course more than any challenge I've ever played. I never want to come back to the Central Park AG challenge. I want to beat this course, but although we hit more fairways, we hit less greens. That's 71 fairways, 16 greens. That's just not good. 1.5 putts per hole and 88 on the scorecard. That score doesn't really do it justice and how good that round was. We were sitting 4 over on the front, much improved last week. We had a good shot, and then number 10 happened. That was a dagger. 10 and 11 really hurt us. Then we birdied 12 somehow. Then we parred 13 and 14, and then 15. 15 ended our... We are still in this challenge series because hole number 15 and my missed tempo on that, we would have beat number 14, a tip number 14, if it wasn't for hole number 15. Par, double, and then we don't talk about the 18th. That's a heartbreaking round. Overall, I think we played really well. I think there's a little growing pains with the swing plane, as you all could see there. Gonna take some time to learn the new controller, adjust to it. I do think tempo felt really good. I think overall, tempo being more consistent is key, even if swing plane's off. It's going to take a lot of time and just a little bit miss on tempo. I mean, swing plane is off a mile, but more consistent tempo has been great. I've really been enjoying that this week. My tempo, the swing I give, whatever my thumb feels, I feel like it picks it up every time. Like when it's a fast, I feel a fast. When it's slow, I feel slow. When it's perfect, I feel perfect. And that's what I wanted. But hey, if you all want to see this challenge continue, you all know what to do. This video gets to 70 likes before next Friday. We will return. Drop a like and don't forget, leave your positive, encouraging comments. It really helps. It keeps me coming back. Like if it wasn't for your positive, encouraging comments, like it'd be tough to come back each week. Like it really helps. You all keep fighting with me. We never give up. This is a tough week. Yeah, it was. It was a frustrating week, but at the end of the day, there was a lot of positives. We birdied 12. We played really good on the front nine. We're starting to master that front nine. But wow, this is tough. This is tough. But thank you for watching this video to the end. Subscribe for plenty more content here on the Gamerability YouTube channel. If you want even more from me, check out the second channel, Gamerability 2. Link in the description to that. But I will see you in the next video. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.